what the game plan is for the day. It automatically goes under stress. Whether you feel great or not, your body is already stressing because it feels that. So, all right, now we're ready. We're ready now. So, a little nighttime preview. So, like I said, we are going in, really, really going in on this program. Really loving what we're doing progress wise. We're ending off this week, which we'll get to the part where um, we'll start to get into budget for. It'll start to get into budget for what's to come. So, with some of the stuff we got, we had to get some more business cards because I was at the game with my family and people was wanting to know what I had on and what all that was. So, got more business cards that'll be going. Got some new stuff in the works, and been a busy week. So, but the reason I'm jumping on is to ensure people of what's actually occurring. Or what's exactly occurring. So, that's it. We are a month in with another month to go of this program. We also have well, I'll send you the info. I'll send you the info. I got yeah, I have a number for him to contact. So if he go to, well, you go to ironsacrifice.com. Tell him to go there, and the number is there. Tell him to go to the website. The number is there. He can call, and yeah, because it's been really crazy, surprisingly. So, and we can set something up. Um, but yeah, what we've been working on is really getting further into the business side, and it's been really really crazy. So um, there's a lot going on, more than I thought, but I'm getting more in depth. Um, I was just online in a class with some positive people there as well, uh, and there it's a lot of growth all across the world. It's neat to run into people that are actually progressing in their health, taking their health seriously, and also translating it into living a really good life, like really enjoying, um, you know, prospering in life. I think it's awesome. So that's where we are. We are a month in with a month to go. It's about to get really intense. It's been 3 days. It is now going to be 4 days, and the training is going to be more intense as it gets closer to the deadline. Again, what I'm doing is putting on size, but for people who want to get shredded, um, I have 4 different programs. So I'm actually, even though the program that I'm doing is for putting on size and me being the biggest I've been, um, which is why I jumped on. There are other programs. I created 4 programs um, for people to, who wanted to get shredded. I had a couple people that wanted to get shredded. I gave them some tips, um, and they saw progress instantly. So, and it's not all complicated, and they think you got to do all this. This is fun. This is not about doing all this work. And like I said, it's from trial and error. I've gone to the gym where I used to go 2 hours a day, 5 days a week. Like I used to do all that stuff, and then I realized that's not it. It should be fun. You're supposed to do the most you can in the shortest amount of time. Um, I'll leave the gym sometimes, and people will be like, "You done already?" I'll be like, "Yep, I've done everything I need to do." You know, because I know what I'm doing now. So um, it's not about lifting 1,000 pounds and trying to kill. In time, you injure yourself. It's just not worth it. It should be fun. You should be whatever direction you're going. A lot of people are getting slim because it's getting warm out. Whatever direction you're going in, you should be enjoying it. You should not be like, I gotta go get on this treadmill for an hour. Like that's that's crazy. Like you don't even have to do all that. Or I gotta eat this kind of food. Like it's not that scientific. It should be fun, and then that translates into life where you excel even more. So, um, and the reason why I got off topic, but the reason why I got on was to say, like I said, for the people that I've been running into, like we were at the game Sunday, my team lost, that sucked, but still, that was my kids, my two youngest, first time at um, at a baseball game. That was their first time being at an event, so I was like, they got to experience that, and then to see people be like, "Oh, what's that? That's different," and I was like, "Wow." I got to get more business cards because I'm telling them the site, but I don't know if they're going to remember it. Um, and so we got some cards, just picked them up not too long ago. So there'll be more of those. And we had to revamp some of this, like with the website, even on Facebook. We had to do some changes, uh, and still more behind the scenes work that I'm doing. So it's been really really busy, and it's going to get busier because, like I said, the demand and seeing that it's not as complicated as people think it is. Not complicated. It should be fun to train. It should be fun to take care of yourself. It should not be stressful or like going to a job you don't like. It should be fun. Um, but the reason I'm jumping on is I want to talk for those that are doing the same thing I'm doing, which is if you're putting on size, you should be really enjoying it because you can eat what you want, eat what you want, bring in them carbs, bring in them calories, um, and really put on that size. So you should be able to really enjoy and have fun. Um, in the process of that, uh, recovery wise, like when you're doing the kind of training that you're doing, you want to make sure that um, when you're tearing the fibers down, you're doing just that. You're tearing the fibers. You're not trying to do as much as you can and trying to, because you can tweak and injure yourself. This is actually, when you're putting on size, is actually, in my opinion, the funnest part of training as far as the program, because you get to eat what you want, your body can relax, there's no stress, um, and the training that you're doing, you're filling it out with the calories and the carbs. There's no cardio, um, and like I said, it's the recovery of it all is like rest is big in the growth. Like people be like, "What's the trick?" There's no trick. It's like get the rest you need. Like listen to your body and get the rest you need. It should not be like you if you sleep in, like I sleep like five maybe 6 hours, but I take a nap. I take a nap. You need a nap. I get my at least 7.5, and it's in a form of, it'll be like in the form of a nap, but you got to be able to get your time in. As far as your resting, listen to your body. You should be able to relax. um, you should not be like really stressing. Now your body's under stress anyway when you get up and you start thinking about what the game plan is for the day. It automatically goes under stress. Whether you feel great or not, your body is already stressing because it feels that. So um, you may not know it. You might be like, I feel great. I'm running around. I'm doing this, that, and the other. But you're putting your body under tremendous stress. And if you're not feeding yourself properly for that duration of that day, you're really doing more damage than you know to your body. So um, that's really important. And you gotta also understand, like, when you are actually um, taking care of things like that, when you're resting, that is when the magic happens. All the work that you've done, your nutrition, your supplements, everything you've done, that's when the magic happens. The what they want, the magic trick, that's the magic. If you look at the effect of babies eat what, every 2 hours? They eat every 2 hours and they sleep throughout the day. And guess what happens? If you look at them versus another child, they start catching up. You'll see they went from you holding them to now they like right here. You're like, what that? Because they sleeping all the time. They're eating all the time. The frequency, that is the key. They're resting and they're eating. Your body is taking it all in and it's helping them grow. That's what you should be doing. Even if you're cutting down, your meals should still be accountable for your day, and you can still burn and still have that energy level. Make sure you get your rest so it can put everything together, because that's where everything's put together. Make sure your supplementation is right. Um, that is the real reason why I jumped on as far as this video, is because I wanted to talk to people about really recovering, and when you're putting this size on, your body's already going through the motions because it's trying to figure out what you're doing, why you're putting so much on, why you're doing so much that you're doing. Why is your body, why is all this extra food coming in here? Why is it got to carry this extra weight? So it stresses, and that's where you have to teach your body, this is what's getting ready to happen, and this is how it's going to be for as long as I want it to be. You have to be able to make sure of that. Um, so this is why I got on here, because I wanted to show people, like, when you're bulking, your recovery is key. It's just as key as you think. It plays such a valid point as it does when you're training, and when you're actually when you're training and when you're eating. All those play a factor as far as your recovery when you're putting this size on. Those are all factors. Um, all factors. And like I said, uh, for Crystal, yeah, make sure to go to the website, call that number. You call that number, leave a message, enter the program, and we'll get you rolling. Send you a program out and you can get ready. And I can send you a program that will get you set up for what you're trying to do. You'll get your body in the shape you want to be in, and trust me, you'll see the results that you're trying to see. So for the people that are actually joining with me, much love to you. Continued success. Keep reaching out. And we are doing a lot. I said we're doing a lot. But please understand the importance of recovery. That is really the key when you're putting on size, because your body's already trying to put together and process what is happening. Even if it's used to it, you got to make your body get used to it. And if you want to put on more size, you want to make your body get used to it. You want your body to know, like, this is what we're doing. So you want to make sure of that. Um, so yeah, recovery is a key part. Resting, listening to your body, not overstressing it if you can, not stressing at all if you can. Make sure you get your proper rest. If your body does not have that energy to push, listen to your body and try it again another day. Those are the keys to successful training without injuring yourself, putting on that proper size. And if you decide that you want to cut, it's memory muscle. You're building memory muscle. Now it can, because your body does what you tell it to do, but you have to tussle with it. You gotta let it know, like, look, we're not having that today. We ain't having it. So you gotta let it know. So with that being said, more videos to come. Shout outs to my family, Crystal, Crip, Do, Savalis, and Gutter, all of them. My brother, he out there somewhere. Um, Green guy, come on, without question. And like I said, Sunny, I just got in contact with her and her stuff. Like really good approach, um, really good approach to things, and I'm looking forward to seeing what this class brings. She's really good with what she's doing, and is showing more insight and development of building your empire, your business, your brand. So looking forward to that. But yeah, really key. Those are those are the actual things that you need to know, as far as like putting that size on, and really understand rest is key. So don't over push it. Listen to your body. Feed your body. If you're putting that size on, put it on. Make your body realize this is what's going on, and you take it in, and then you go from there. So, with that being said, I got yeah, I got to get off of here. I got something else I got to take care of. Much love to everybody. Stay tuned because you know I always got something more coming. So stay tuned.